Alright guys, here we go. We got the AJ40 made by SetPower. Give you a quick little rundown on it. If y'all looking at getting one. The dimensions on it. You know, it's 23 inches wide across there. It's 17.5 inches tall and just under 14 inches wide. It can be either a refrigerator or a freezer. I'll give you a couple little quick rundown on it. But what I like about it the most, you know, on your regular ice chest, you got you lift up the handle from the side and you got to fight to get in to see anything you want. On this thing, you just flip the little latch, flip it up, and everything's right there for you. No problem at all. It's a nice little LED light for you to see when you're at night with it. And also what it's got, it has a little chart to tell you, you know, for your best recommended settings for your temperature and stuff on whatever you're putting in it. If you want to use it for a freezer, you know, or whatever you're trying to freeze with it. And then you got, if you have any troubles with it, it'll give you a code on the top. And you look right here at the code and you match it up and you figure out what your trouble's at before you. Might just be something simple like the plug might not be attached all the way or something. It comes with a nice little basket that you can take in and out. It's got, you know, a separate little compartment where you can throw your few little cold drinks in it or some fruit. You know, put some fruit where you don't want to get as cold as it would get in here. And it comes with the handles. The handles they come, you put them on. You can either put them on or leave them off. You know, depending on how you got it situated, where you're using it. For the way I'm going to be using, I need the handles on it. So I'll put them on there. It's got a good little latch on it. Latch is real good. And to operate it, you know, just you plug it into your 12-volt accessory outlet, and you take the other end of your cable and you go plug it in on the back side, and you're good to go. And once you got it plugged in, you just hit the power button. Power button's gonna come up. The number that you're gonna see on the top, that's the temperature that it is on the inside of the unit. And to set it, all you do is hit the plus and minus. You're gonna get a blinking light. The blinking light's where it's gonna be set at. You know, I have it set for 35 degrees because that's where I like my cold drinks at. And it also has got a max mode and economy mode. You know, you hit the switch, and when you put it on economy, it doesn't draw as much battery, which is a good thing. And also, it has you can set the when it turns on and off. For with your battery in your vehicle, so you don't want your battery to go completely dead where you can't start your vehicle. This unit's got 3 settings, you know, low, medium, and high. Alright guys, when you want to set your battery protection, you know, if you want to set it to low, medium, or high, you know, the low setting is when you're not really too worried about your batteries, like if you got a separate battery that you're not worried about running down. The unit will shut down at 9.6 volts, and it'll start back up once your battery reaches 10.9 volt. Right now for the vehicle, you know, it's set in the mid range, where when it gets down to 10.4 volt, it'll shut the unit off, which will leave you probably just enough battery to start your engine, and it won't come back on until it gets to 11.1 volt. And when you're really worried about your battery, it'll shut off on the high setting at 11.1. It shut off and won't come back on until your battery reaches 12.4. And the way you set that, you press the power and the max econ load buttons at the same time, and you hold them for 3 seconds. And you press you up and down. Right now it's in the medium. That's in the high, medium, and low. We'll put it back on the medium. There you go. It's all it is to that. And that, now you got your battery protection mode set where you want it at. All right, when you put it in your vehicle, you want to make sure it's on a nice flat surface. And you want to make sure that you got adequate room all the way around it, so that the fan in the back for the compressor can breathe, do what it's got to do. And when you're filling it up, you want to just kind of situate stuff where you're not beating up against each other. And you don't want to put just wet liquids on the inside. It's not designed for that. You know, if you've got ice or whatever, it needs to be inside of a container. One of the better things about this is that when you're going to do a road trip, you know, you don't have to worry about going to the store and buying ice. So, to keep everything cool, where your ice only going to hold stuff for a few hours and it's going to melt. But this unit right here, you know, you're good for around the clock. As long as you have battery, you're good to keep everything cold. Plus, you're not losing all kind of space from having ice. You know, you can use 100% of the area in there to put everything that you need to put. And with being 42 quart, you can put a lot of stuff in that. You put you some cold drinks on or put you your fruit or whatever on this side, or your cheese for your sandwiches. You can put your cold drinks on this side, and your meats and your lettuce and tomato for your sandwiches. Or if you go and all out and go and cook up, you know, you keep your steak in there nice and cool, and all your goodies to go with that. But there's enough room in here for you can pack it up for a couple of people to last. So I wouldn't be surprised if you couldn't put a week's worth of groceries in there. So we're gonna take us a road trip, and we're gonna put it to the test here before too long. But it's, everything's built real good. Got a nice little rubber gasket seal around the outside. Closes and latches real good. And it's not heavy. It's only weighing 30 pounds. 30 pounds is not much for a refrigerator. And there you got it, guys. You want a good little refrigerator that's not going to break the bank. There you go. It's SetPower. And like I say, it's they took in mind to make it user friendly. But when you got in the back seat of your pickup truck, get in and out of it with no problem at all. Good little latch. Easy to set settings on them. Real user friendly. Lots of room. Well built. You know, it's solid. It's not feeling flimsy at all. Yeah, so if you're looking for a good portable refrigerator, I would definitely look into the SetPower, guys. And we're gonna set y'all up with a little discount. Just go look in the description. Get y'all set up on that, and like I say, it's I'm happy with it. I'm very well happy with it. Well, guys, we're gonna go do some boondocking, and while we do our boondocking, we got something to keep our produce cool, like it needs to be. Cold drinks cold. You don't got to worry about no ice. And in fact, I'm going to get set up with a lithium battery. Will make me a little power bank for it. That way I can go tent camping. I have it all set up with a lithium battery for the whole weekend. I'm sure it'll run on a lithium 100 amp hour battery for the whole weekend easily. And so I'm gonna get that set up. I'm gonna do some tent camping with it, boondocking, or even going out on the houseboat. You know, when we go out on the houseboat, you know, we gotta pack our groceries in the ice chest, put ice in it and stuff, and bring it to the houseboat and unpack the ice chest and put it in the refrigerator. This way you just put everything on a portable refrigerator and you're good to go. You ain't gotta worry about it after that. Plug it in and don't worry about it.